This is UAM Sand. He managed to find his way into the desert and decided this is where he belongs. From the streets of Al-Qarid, the endless Caridian desert, and the sprawling markets of Menaphos, he decided this was his new home. Setting his sights on Telos, he got to training, hoping to one day make his dream of defeating him come true. Will he ever succeed, or will he just live out the rest of his days on the dunes? Let's find out together. Well, there's 80 thieving, so now I can actually craft the set when I actually get the invention level to do it, so that's cool. And there's 60 smithing, so I can now go make an orichalcite pickaxe, which is a very good thing because I have enough energy to actually convert the adamant up into runite into Dracolith, and I can go mine the orichalcite in the 75 dungeoneering mine. I also now, I think, have enough dart tips to get to 65 fletching from 58, so very useful. I could probably make some more, but I'll go do that for now. So it's been a few days since I've actually recorded anything with this account because I've just been mining a lot of mithril, going for 70 smithing because then I can start making nechrite stuff, and it makes it a lot easier than having to convert Addy to rune and then rune to Dracolith or orichalcite, whatever one it is. So I also still need to get divination to 77 to be able to start crafting stuff for nechrite, but the one less step in the whole process to convert the ore is a lot more useful to me. I need 3,000 something mithril bars to get to 70, which is going to move me like 150,000 darts, which is why I'm also collecting feathers. Because if I turn all of the feathers, all the dart tips into darts, it'll get me like 80, 81 fletching or something like that. So I've got quite a good progress and just slowly working on that. So that's why I haven't really had any point recording anything, because I've just been doing this and it's been really slow. So. There's 70 smithing. I still don't have 150k darts done yet, so I'm still going to keep going for that because I want to get the 150k to get me to 80, 81 fletching. So, but now I can actually start catching implings, and well, when I get to 70 divination, get the energy to make necronium stuff. So this has taken a few days to get to this point. And there is 150k mithril dart tips done. I just need to collect the feathers. Got me 72 smithing. Just going to use Jack of Trades auras to get that to 80 while I get crafting to 80 up in the Impling Cave with the dungeoneering thing, because then I can get enough divination energy to do everything I need. So, yeah. So, and this is how I level crafting now to 80. I just sit here and mine these gem rocks, catch these implings when they spawn, and then just cut the gems and turn them into bolt tips because it allows them to stack on my inventory so I don't have to leave. So we're going to do this to 80. It's going to take a little while, but that's alright. Also, sorry that my voice is a little bit scuffed at the moment. I was at a gig over the weekend and I think I may have done a little bit more damage to my throat than I thought I did, so that's it's fun. And there's is 70 divination, so now I can actually start getting the energy to make nechrite items, which is awesome. Still can't actually make them until 77 divination, but I can collect as much as I possibly can between now and then, so looking forward to that. Well, all of those darts are finally finished, and they got me to 81 fledging, so I can now never make rune darts, because it's pretty difficult for me to actually make rune bars, but I have 150 darts now, so I need to alch them with these. That's why I've been collecting the nature runes. I've got enough to get me to probably 73 magic, I think, should be. Still need to get 80, but, you know, I'm still going to collect nature runes and just get them along the way, so. That mithril darts is like a week and a half endeavour to get those made. That's pretty much all I've done for the past week and a half, yeah. Man, this impling going ham. What's he doing? Let him go. Can probably tell I'm losing it a little bit from this crafting grinds, just full inventories of gems. I'm still feeling like shit. My voice is still fucked. I am losing my mind. Almost 76 crafting though, so there's two of them doing it. What's going on? Fuck, I love this game. And there is 80 crafting, so there's one part of Invention done. And now I can also make myself an Amulet of Glory when I get a Ball of Wool from my baby impling. I am not really sure what I'm going to do after this for now. I could do thieving because I need to get some more divine implings, because I only managed to get one during this entire grind from level 74 to 80. I don't know how I managed to be that unlucky, but I do need to get some more of them so I can have enough energy, because I am getting closer to 77 divination, so I need to be able to start crafting them. So I might do, I don't know, because like thieving requires me to be really active, so I might just do something like wood cutting or something and level that, which is kind of useless, but it can generate implings as well, and also get fire spirits, so I can just light the logs on fire, and I think I can get some cool stuff from that, so really not sure about what next, but hey, 80 crafting, that's one thing down. So, it's been a few days again, like actually more than a few days, probably about a week since I've actually recorded anything for this account, because I've just been mining, 88 mining so far, because I got enough ores to make 1,000 nechrite bars, because I've gotten actually really lucky with divine implings doing that mining and now doing this wood cutting. So I managed to get enough bars that I should be able to get pretty close to 80 smithing with them. I'm almost 80 divination. I've got to do caches when they come up. So very, very close to having Invention unlocked. I have also managed to get both the mining pet and the wood cutting pet so far, so it's pretty cool, I guess. I should say too that I decided that I would go get myself a limestone brick to create the repair bench thing for armor and stuff in my house, because realistically, because like Necronium and stuff need repair, and because the stuff from like God Wars weapons needing repair and everything like that, having that is kind of, I guess, eventually necessary, considering I can't really, like, especially with the God Wars weapons and stuff, I can't really repair them any other way than having that, because there's nowhere else I can go. So I think it's sort of like instead of having, if one breaks, and then I have to farm out another one, but then if it breaks and I don't have another weapon to use, and I can't use another weapon to farm out another one of their weapons, it sort of like makes that item completely redundant. So like, sure, the fantasy of, you know, having to have enough Necrite bars and getting enough energy to be able to create like infinite Necrite bars to repair my Necronium Great Axe or whatever is cool, but it's like, in reality it doesn't really make all that much sense. Yeah, so I grabbed a limestone brick because I was like, you know, fuck it. It's stupid not doing that, I guess, as far as I can tell. It just, it doesn't make much sense. Also trying to work on 75 wood cutting, because then I can free up this slot, because then I'll be able to cut magic trees. I can already fletch magic shortbows. So if I get 75 wood cutting, I can have this slot permanently free, basically, because I only grab the shortbow when I actually need it. And then, yeah. Okay, sorry, I don't know why that wasn't working. And there's 80 divination. I don't care what anybody says. Brilliant wisps are in the desert. Up here. They're in the desert. Yeah. I'm using them. I really don't care. And there we go. 80 smithing. And I now have Invention unlocked, so now we can actually really have fun on this account, because Invention's such a great skill. Probably going to try and minimize how often I go to the Invention guild to sort of like keep it within the desert as much as possible, but it's still good to have this skill, and I'm probably honestly going to need it for Telos, because there's a lot of things that you kind of need to use Invention perks and stuff to be able to complete the boss properly. So it's probably going to be necessary, which is why I've decided I'm going to use it. So, and it also allows me to get rid of stuff like this, the mithril darts, without alking 143,000 of them. I'm just going to disassemble them instead, and then get rid of all the gems that I get from these, which is why I've been saving them for the mining. But yeah, we're done, finally. Thank God for that. So it turns out that I was doing my maths completely wrong, and I didn't actually need 80 magic to boost to 87 to enchant for a Ring of Fortune. I only needed 76, I think. I wasn't even 77, but I got 77 anyway. But yeah, there we go, look at that. Ring of Fortune. So all I'm trying to do at the moment is to get to 75 fire making, so that I can burn magic logs, get 75 wood cutting, and then I can train it like that. Mostly doing it just like free up the inventory spaces. Once I get to 75 fire making, I'm probably just going to disassemble the rest of these logs, because I don't really need them for anything else. And then going to probably go just do a bunch of combat to spend all of these catfish, because I need teak planks. If I can get some teak planks, then I can build the prawn broker thing in the house, which means I can get the perk to not use bait anymore, which is one of the big things I'm trying to do. Because if I don't need to use bait anymore, I can just get a bunch of beltfish, because I'm pretty much just going to only keep beltfish from doing fishing. I'll just disassemble all the catfish and the desert souls. I don't know if I'll cook them first, because I don't really need them, but that's the plan. 75 fire making, and then a bunch of combat until I get teak planks, which I should have pretty high chance, because I've got the Ring of Fortune now, so it's about the highest luck I can get without getting a block of dwarves, so, you know. And there's 80 attack, which means I can technically go and kill Vindicta now. Well, I can get in the room. I just have my doubts that I'll be actually able to kill her, but I might give it a try. I'm just trying to get 200 Renars now, so I can make 200 prayer potions. Because I feel like, I don't know why I started this. It was just a good way to start combat and something to go after, so I was just killing cave crawlers, so going to keep trading attack because I want to get 85 so I can actually use the weapons. I also need to get 85 defense, I think, to use the armor. I still don't actually know what weapons or armor I'm going to use against Telos. I have not had any thought into that. But I will find out later, I guess, when I test some different things out, I guess. I don't know. Now, you may be wondering, what the fuck are you doing out there? That's not the desert. And you're right, it's not. But I've decided that I'm gonna let myself do Shattered Worlds because I want the Slayer masks, so I can actually give myself Slayer tasks instead of... I can get Slayer points with City Quest, I found that out, but like, it's sort of just, it becomes just a mess trying to like farm. You don't get a 100% chance of getting Slayer points, you get like 2 or 3 per task when you do get them, so it takes forever to get them, blah 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 blah. I need to be able to level Slayer reliably. Without being able to actually do Slayer tasks. Leveling Slayer reliably is not that great because, you know, you come to stuff like Magister at fucking 115 Slayer and stuff like that, and like there's no way I'm reaching that from City Quests. So if I get the masks that I can do in the desert, still not going to do anything that I can't do out of the desert with the masks with Slayer, but at least I can force 4 tasks a day, I think, to be able to get points on that. So I'm just going to do Shattered Worlds because realistically it doesn't really give me any reward outside of that, so it's not like I'm getting some epic item or whatever, some great stuff that's going to make my account super powerful, make it easier to kill Telos. It's just going to make it easier for me to level a skill that doesn't really have any bearing on killing Telos anyway. It's just fun. So yeah, doing Shattered Worlds, and I don't give a shit because like the sanctity of this account was ruined day 1 because I came in the swamp like the first day, so whatever. Honestly, deciding to unlock these Slayer helms from Shattered Worlds was probably one of the best choices I've made. They've made it so much easier to do things, especially like leveling Slayer is just so much more fun, and like leveling combat and stuff is good too because it means I can actually do this and fight Basilisk with magic, which is what they're weak against, which means an easy way for me to level my magic to 80, which is good because I'm still using a level 30 weapon, so kind of need creatures that are weak to it to actually do any damage. But I got this and the Banshee one so far. I'm just going to gradually do the other ones. I was initially playing around with the idea of setting myself the challenge of like staying at Shattered Worlds until I had everything unlocked and I could never go back there again, but it was like almost 200 million or something points that I needed to get to unlock everything I needed, and I was just like, that's going to take so long because it's like I get maybe 6 million an hour or something like that if I really rush it, and it's, yeah, that's not really or too viable. I'm also probably gonna I know I was like gonna do videos every couple of weeks, but honestly with the point that this account's progressing a lot slower than it usually is because of the fact that I'm such like higher skill levels and stuff like that, it's probably easier for me to just make videos and put them out when they're ready instead of trying to like rush myself to get enough footage in 2 weeks, and I can just play the game and have a good time, and then I can actually like take time to put a lot more care into the videos and stuff like that as well, which I want to be able to do. So this is going to be the most out of not really ordered upload schedule. It's just going to be whenever I have a video ready, I'll upload it, and yeah, I think most people do that anyway, so it's sort of, I don't know why I was doing it the other way. It was pretty stupid, but yeah, I mean, that's probably it for this week's video, because I think I'm pretty much ready to... It's going to be shorter than usual, because I think I'm trying to like keep them under 30 minutes and everything like that, but... Yeah, this is probably it for this one, and then, yeah, I'll see you in the next one whenever I get to finishing it.